So the Cannes Film Festival is going on right now. Brie Larson is there, taking a little time off from promoting Fast X, which she is in. And then, of course, she's got a Marvel movie coming up in the fall. I think November. The Marvels comes out. Can't wait for that movie. Very excited for the Marvels. Just did a video on a character from that movie. It's my last video. Check it out. Miss Marvel is done in comics for a while. They took the character out, surprisingly. But now Brie Larson is doing some jury duty for the Cannes Film Festival. And one of the movies that's actually the movie opening the festival up is a movie involving Johnny Depp, where he plays, I think, one of the kings of France. I'll probably check the movie out eventually. I watched the trailer for it some time ago, thought it looked okay. A lot of people seem to dig the movie, so that's good news for him. Good news for him with all he's been through. But there was a question for Miss Larson. How do you feel about him, given all that he's been through, coming back and opening up for the film festival? And she got kind of offended. Why'd you ask me about this? Why is he asking her about this? Well, Brie is a big advocate for Time's Up and Me Too. And as you know, there was a little bit of a trial that proved that a big spokesperson for that movement was a gigantic liar and was full of shit. Got busted in front of the nation, in front of the world, actually. And as someone who is a huge advocate for this, she was rightfully questioned on her thoughts on it. She didn't have much to say. Let's take a look at that interview right here. Thought we might go through it and just take a listen. It's only 43 seconds long. So Brie Larson was surprised to be asked about Johnny Depp's opening film. You're asking me that? I'm sorry, I don't understand the correlation. Or why me specifically? And he does tell her why. She gets mad about this, actually, by the way. She gets kind of pissed. Let's take a listen.
Vocal advocate. He's a sort of outspoken and very vocal advocate for Time's Up and Me Too. I'm curious how you feel about Johnny Depp's film opening the festival, and do you plan to see it?
You're asking me that?
Yes.
Now, she's pissed and annoyed about this, by the way, and you can tell. Why are you asking me about this? Sorry that someone's asking you about your values and stance on something and how you feel about Johnny Depp, who was a victim of a liar, someone that you probably secretly advocated for. How do you feel about him winning and opening up the festival? It's a fairly straightforward question, but of course she's annoyed. Let's rewind that back and get that full reaction.
Me that?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't understand the correlation or why me specifically.
Oh, just you were on the advisory council, celebrity advisory council for Time's Up. I think the Johnny Depp case has been very well played out in American and international media.
Understood.
There's been some controversy about that film being chosen to play out of competition in open Cannes. So I'm just curious if you will see it and how you feel about its selection here.
Well, you'll see, I guess, if I'll see it, and I don't know how I'll feel about it if I do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She's pissed. Look at that reaction. I don't know how I'll feel about it. Oh, she's so mad. Let's watch it again.
Film being chosen to play out of competition in open Cannes. So I'm just curious if you will see it and how you feel about its selection here.
Well, you'll see, I guess, if I'll see it, and I don't know how I'll feel about it if I do.
We know how you feel about it. You don't like it. You don't like that he's there. You don't like that he destroyed your narrative. Brie's running around talking about all that stupid shit she's been saying in the past about how she loves the woke movies and she doesn't want to hear from men about her shit. Now, lately, to her credit, and I will give her some credit, she's kind of cleaned up her image a little bit. She hasn't been running around saying stupid things as much as she used to. However, You heard it there in the video. She does sit on that advisory board for Time's Up. She's part of a celebrity advisory board. So I'm pretty sure she's had direct dealings with Scamber. And I think it's a valid question as someone who's pushed that bullshit. How do you feel about it? You can tell that she was annoyed by that too, by the way. I mean, look at her face right there. Like, why are you asking me this? Don't you know who I am? So I like that. Then you see the Rap come out and run damage control for her and defend her. Some people I saw were saying too, by the way, that this was a bad question to ask her, and I disagree. As someone who pushes that narrative, she should be asked that question. And as someone that's going to be a juror for this and judge the best films, is she going to fairly judge it? Is she going to be impartial and give him his due? I don't think she will. So that's what's going on there. I just thought this was interesting and wanted to share it with y'all. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. How do you feel about this? What are your thoughts on this? Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.